Poison plots, false arrests, heartbreaks, kidnappings, and a terrorist attack? Porvi fights for truth, RV fights for love, and Monisha fights for control. But only one will surely win. Let's break down the drama from the 15th to the 30th November, because this twist of fate new era is a storm you don't want to miss. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and now let's dive right into it.
The 15th of November 2025, Monisha asks RV to embrace him, and Porvi asks her to stay away from him. Porvi offers to prepare lunch for RV's client, and Harleen declines. Krishna learns about Prashi's losses. Monisha asks Porvi to stay away from her kitchen. RV researches about Surendra Mehra, and Porvi complains to him about Monisha. Soon, RV introduces Porvi as his wife to Surendra Mehra. The creditor arrives at the Tandon residence and asks Prashi to return his money after threatening Ashok. Mrs. Mehra poses a new challenge in front of Porvi, and Monisha starts a pointless contest. The 16th of November 2025, Surendra Mehra's friends join the Malhotras for dinner. Porvi comes up with a plan to arrange dinner as Monisha's plan flops. Trishna notices Prashi pawning off her jewelry and tries to help her. The Mehras admire Porvi's starters, and Monisha gets upset. Porvi worries that the dinner might not arrive on time and prepares a backup dinner. Later, Monisha and Deepika plot to ruin the dinner. Monisha gets worried as the guests relish the food prepared by Porvi. RV bags Surendra Mehra's deal and credits Porvi. Monisha accuses Porvi of canceling her restaurant order. The 17th of November 2025, Porvi resolves to prove her innocence, and Manpreet gives Porvi some advice. RV refuses to believe Monisha, and Harleen scolds Porvi. Porvi asks RV to become her friend. Monisha argues with Porvi as the latter prepares tea. Dia advises Manpreet against approaching Porvi with her troubles. Harleen believes Monisha's accusations and asks Porvi to prove her innocence. Monisha claims that the Malhotra mansion is her in-law's house, and Vishaka complains to Manpreet. The creditor, Sangram, seeks his money from Ashok and manhandles him. The 18th of November 2025, Sangram ousts the Tandons from their house, and Trishna intervenes. Away, Monisha argues with RV. Porvi inspects the CCTV footage and suspects Monisha to have poisoned the food at the wedding. Porvi confronts Monisha about contaminating the food at Krishna's wedding and threatens to expose her. Deepika and Monisha collude against Porvi. Later, Monisha seeks evidence from Porvi. Porvi makes Monisha jealous, and the latter leaves the Malhotra mansion. Harleen gets upset with Porvi as RV gives Porvi importance. Grandpa claims that RV is a very romantic grandson. The 19th of November 2025, Porvi bonds with the Malhotras and makes Monisha jealous. Prashi pays Trishna a visit while Krishna is still at home. RV heads on a business trip, and Monisha plans another attack on Porvi. Porvi threatens to expose Monisha, and the latter takes on her challenge. Gajendra welcomes Prashi to his party and expects Krishna to brief Prashi. Later, Porvi looks for Monisha's ring in her house. Monisha calls Harleen and accuses Porvi of trying to steal her jewelry. Harleen scolds Porvi as Monisha instigates her. Later, Porvi shows Harleen a video, and a mishap ensues. The 20th of November 2025, Deepika and Monisha abandon Porvi on the street en route to the hospital. Monisha instigates Harleen as Porvi gives away her jewelry for Grandma's treatment. Harleen blames Porvi for Grandma's injury. Porvi tries to claim her innocence, but Grandpa disbelieves her. The police arrest Porvi for depositing counterfeit currency at the counter, and Monisha rejoices. Porvi meets Dia at the police station. Grandpa's condition worries the family. Dia tells Arman about Porvi's arrest, and Prashi overhears them. When Monisha visits Porvi in jail to mock her, Prashi also comes there. The 21st of November 2025, Monisha accuses the Tandons of trying to defraud the Malhotras with Porvi's help. Arman tells Kushi about Porvi's arrest, and she panics. Meanwhile, RV starts worrying about Porvi. Harleen discourages the Malhotras from bailing Purvi out. Monisha plans to manipulate RV against Purvi. Trishna meets a distraught Prashi, and Krishna crosses paths with them. Prashi asks Dia to keep Kushi in the dark about their financial situation. Monisha resolves to ensure Purvi's divorce and marry RV. Later, Kushi meets the Malhotras and defends Purvi. The 22nd of November, 2025. Harleen lies to RV, but he learns about Purvi's arrest from Kushi. He meets Purvi at the police station and makes a promise to her. Harleen instigates RV against Purvi and dismisses him. Deepika instigates Vikrant against RV and complains to Vaishali about RV. Prashi ends up in the kitchen as Krishna prepares a sandwich. Harleen mistakes Purvi as she advises RV. At the police station, Kushi blames RV for trying to harm Purvi. Prashi thanks RV for helping Purvi out. Monisha learns about Purvi's bail. Krishna interacts with Prashi in the balcony. The 23rd of November, 2025. Monisha asks her aide at the police station to let some rats loose and scare Purvi. Gajendra lauds Prashi's political suggestions. RV tends to a distraught Purvi after bringing her home. RV makes amends with Vikrant. Grandpa expresses her knowledge about RV's revenge and changes her behavior. Prashi arrives to meet Purvi, and Harleen dismisses her, but RV interjects. Deepika manipulates Vikrant and blames Purvi for RV's behavior. Harleen tells RV that she expects him to marry Monisha, as Prashi overhears. Later, a man blackmails Monisha. The 24th of November, 2025. Purvi notices Monisha meeting a man. Kushi learns about the financial condition of the Tandons. Soon, Purvi hears the man speaking about counterfeit notes. Later, the Malhotras mistreat Purvi. Purvi confronts Monisha about her deal and resolves to expose her. Purvi states her plight to Yug over dinner. RV gets concerned as Monisha's aide pushes Purvi on the road and runs away. RV tells Monisha that he will marry her, and Purvi overhears this. Dia asks Purvi to win RV back from Monisha. Trishna fires Gajendra's worker Astha from her job. The 25th of November, 2025. Purvi tends to RV's injured palm, but Harleen pushes her away. RV lies to Harleen as she questions him about the injury. RV notices an injury on Purvi's palm and gets concerned. Dia worries as Purvi neglects herself. Meanwhile, Monisha's aide demands money. Asked to clear the trash, Purvi spots the aide and chases. Yug and RV then nab him, but will the truth be out? RV hunts for clues at Monisha's aide's house. Gajendra throws a party to reveal his plan. Prashi gets trapped. Krishna rushes to save her. Will fate reunite the star-crossed lovers? The 26th of November, 2025. Krishna finally comes face-to-face with Prashi and gets emotional. The Malhotras await Purvi's imprisonment, but RV feels otherwise. Purvi and Monisha have a heated confrontation over RV. Purvi recalls RV's promise to Monisha and cries. She thanks Yug for helping her. Prashi seeks answers from Krishna and ponders over his reaction. Soon, Prashi laments her fate. Krishna begs Prashi to speak with him, and she considers quitting her job. RV roughs up Monisha's aide, and he reveals the truth to him. Later, Yug stalls Purvi's arrest. The 27th of November, 2025. The Jaiswals notice a change in Prashi's behavior. Harman states his concern about a delayed meeting. Monisha's aide reveals the truth to the Malhotras, and the police intend arresting Monisha. RV defends Monisha's innocence in front of Purvi and appreciates Purvi. Krishna insists on explaining his circumstances to Prashi. Later, Monisha lies to Vaishali about her actions. Krishna assumes that Prashi has moved on. Vaishali accuses Purvi of manipulating Monisha's aide. Prashi confides in Ashok about her meeting with Ranbir. Later, Monisha's aide changes his statement. The 28th of November, 2025. Purvi thanks RV for being a good life partner, and he gives her a vague reply. The weather worsens, and Purvi injures herself during a power cut. Monisha tries to test Purvi's resilience. Monisha frets in front of the mirrors as RV tends to Purvi and Harleen scolds RV. Soham asks Purvi to join his dinner date with Dia. Later, Kushi notices RV with Monisha and panics. Purvi picks Dia up for her date with Soham as Kushi snoops on RV. Kushi calls Purvi and alerts her about RV's date. Monisha celebrates her love anniversary, and her plan fails. The 29th of November, 2025. Monisha swaps RV's champagne glass with a sedative-laced glass. Monisha gets intimate with an intoxicated RV. A group of terrorists attack the hotel and interrupt the couple. Monisha abandons RV as the terrorists nab RV. The mastermind, Danny, snatches the phone of the reporter and resolves to kill RV. RV contacts Purvi, but she disbelieves him. Purvi learns about the terrorist attack via news bites. She argues with Monisha as RV fights with the terrorists. Purvi finds a way to sneak into the hotel as the Malhotras head to the hotel. The 30th of November, 2025. The inspector scolds Purvi for entering the control room. Harleen tries to pacify Monisha as she cries and refutes Purvi's efforts. Later, the terrorist refuses to release RV and Purvi panics. Monisha's father, Gajendra, hires agents to rescue RV. Purvi requests the inspector to send her to the hotel disguised as a nurse, but the inspector protests. Away, Dia gets worried. The inspector tells Harleen about Purvi's bravery, and Monisha criticizes him. RV keeps Purvi from taking the terrorists inside for treatment. Purvi tries executing her plan, but problems ensue. The storm in the Malhotra mansion is far from over. New secrets are rising, new enemies are plotting, and fate is about to choose its next victim. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll be back with the next twist of fate. New era teasers, hotter, deeper, and more dramatic than ever.